And we're right back at it. So where we left off yesterday with the testimony is where I was sleeping on my friend's floor. Okay. And I told y'all on the video I ended yesterday that I had the blanket, the outfits, and those things like that. What I didn't tell you was this: as I was sleeping on her floor in the dead of winter, taking the bus to work every single day, I was still paying her what I could pay her to stay with her. I was making like a little bit above minimum wage at that time. So I didn't have much, but I did have something to give her. Oh, you have a degree and you making minimum? Look, when you are homeless out there, you will take whatever you can get, and God will elevate you and take you higher. If you saw the video I played earlier this morning about Higher, that song Higher, he's going to allow a lot to be taken from you in order to develop this anointing in your life, sis. Don't think that, oh, you lost him or you lost this or you lost that, that it's not going to come back at a higher level. Oh, know this, and know this for a fact, that whatever the enemy's stolen from you, oh, he has to return it. Okay, so don't be discouraged. Don't be embarrassed, and don't feel disgraced. Whatever he's taken, God is going to make sure that he takes you even higher on that next level, my sister, so that you can be ready. Now let's go back into Ruth, okay? The Ruth anointing. As I was sleeping on her floor, I began to have time to now think that my mind was clear. Okay, how am I now going to pay for a divorce? Okay, how am I going to be able to do that? So I filed in the court for, help with that. They said no. Where am I going to get this $250 from? We didn't have any children, together. I had to save it up. I didn't borrow from anybody. I had to save it up. And of course, that took a couple of weeks for me to be able to save that up. As soon as I had enough, I went to the court and filed. I informed him that I would be filing. He was okay with that. As long as you get what you want, that's fine with me. Okay. Oh, y'all, but the saga is it gets even deeper, right? So after I got my divorce, okay, he still had to stay with me because he had nowhere else to go. And I didn't want him to be then now sleeping on the outside curb homeless. So when you're living with somebody and you are divorced, but you still have to live with them, it puts you in a whole nother space mentally, okay? I was not prepared for the level of abuse that was about to go down. And I mean level of abuse that was coming from me and from him. He was mentally and verbally abusive, so I became mentally and verbally abusive. Oh no, I'm just going to say it was all him, it was all him, it was all him. No, it was me too. If you poke at a dog long enough, you're going to come home one day and that dog going to bite the mess out of you. So I'm telling you this: if you're caught up in a situation with somebody and you're not supposed to be with them, don't let the same thing that went down with me have to happen to you before the light bulb can come on in your mind. The light bulb can come on in your spirit. Now, as God was birthing this anointing out of me, I didn't know at that time that something like this, this is going to burst something out of me. It's going to burst something out of my character. This being homeless was one of the best things that ever happened to me in my life because it brought me back to me. And that's really what I want you to have an understanding of. More tomorrow. Okay?